Hello everyone. Today in this session, we are going to learn how to configure a company code, posting period variance, fiscal year variance in the SAP system. Till now, we have discussed the introduction part of the SAP and the FICO. This is our series of FICO SAP configuration course in which we learn the configuration topics of FICO. So today we are going to learn about how to define a company and company code in the SAP system. So for this we need to go to the SAP logon system first. Yeah. this is SAP Easy Access screen. All the work done by the end user on this screen. All the configuration team will work on the SPRO screen on the implementation guide screen. But before going to this, we have to do some theoretical part of what is the company and what is company code. A company basically defines a group of various companies. Just like Reliance is a very big company and its subsidiaries Reliance Petroleum, Reliance Fresh, Reliance Geo, Geophones. So there are various businesses run by the Reliance group. So company represent the group. It contains up to 6 characters. It may be al alphanumeric. A company can have any number of the company codes, or you can say that a company can have this any number of the company codes. And what is company code? A company code is a legal entity, as in this SAPFI. A company can comprise of multiple codes, however, it acts as a single unit for which financial statements are available. Company code are that company for which the financial statements are prepared. It is the smallest unit of an organization for which financial statements can be generated. Now we will come to the configuration part. Define company. Suppose we are defining a company like we have Radha group of companies. So Radha नहीं है, इसमें कुछ चेंज कर लेते हैं. भारत पावर लिमिटेड company limited. This is our company code, and company name is Bharat Group of Companies. Okay, so we will define in the SPRO system. This is the transaction bar in which we enter the transaction and go to the main item. You can go to the path also. You can go to the tools, customizing, IMG and SPRO. You can also go to there, or you can make the favorite or the ejector screen. So firstly, you have go to the enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, define company. न्यू एंट्रीज में जाएंगे. नई एंट्री BS CRP. भारत ग्रुप ऑफ कंपनीज, भारत ग्रुप ऑफ कंपनीज पेस्ट कर लेंगे यहाँ पर। न्यू दिल्ली में इसकी ब्रांचेस हैं। पिन कोड डालेंगे, सिटी डालेंगे न्यू दिल्ली, लैंग्वेज की इंग्लिश एंड करेंसी आपकी इंडियन रुपीज। Save it. This is the customizing request, means this is the transport request through which the setting of the particular system or configuration section to the end user, transfer to the end user. You can give the name of that particular setting, Bharat Group Company configuration. Okay, we can save into this. This is the customer request number through which you can transfer your request. Okay, this is. In the last video, I have told you what is the transportation request or what is the workbench request. You can please check my last video in which I have defined everything. Okay. Now come on the topic company code. कंपनी कोड के लिए सेम ही पाथ है। Edit, copy, delete, check company code. Transaction code is the OS02. You can go through the key code OS02. Just like same space. Okay. For company name is, company code is BPCL. BPCL. भारत पावर कंपनी लिमिटेड, न्यू दिल्ली, country India, currency INR, language English. A pop-up came for the whole detail of the company. Yeah, here we have to define everything. भारत पावर कंपनी लिमिटेड। सर्च आइटम में हम भारत लिख रहे हैं। वसंत विहार, न्यू दिल्ली, इंडिया। न्यू दिल्ली का कोड 30। यहाँ पर आपकी पोस्ट इंफॉर्मेशन और टेलीफोन, ईमेल, फैक्स की इंफॉर्मेशन you can provide over here. And then इसको save it. After this, we have to assign the company code to the company. So the path SPRO enterprise structure assignment. We have to go to the SPRO screen. SPRO, SAP reference IMD, enterprise structure, assignment, financial accounting, assign company code to company. कंपनी कोड क्या था? BPCL to the BRCR, BG, क्या कंपनी बनाई थी इन लोगों ने? भारत और ग्रुप ऑफ कंपनी BHGRP, इसको कर दें हम सेव। Okay. Now come on the topic, define business area. What is business area? Business area actually the branches of an organization. Okay, we have to define business area through the path, SPR, enterprise structure definition. But again, we're going to have to go to the definition, financial accounting, define business area. B101 BH1 for New Delhi, BH2 for हरियाणा। ओके, सेव कर देंगे इसको। दो बिजनेस एरिया हमने बना दिए हैं। इसके बाद हमारा इंटरप्राइज स्ट्रक्चर का काम पूरा हो जाता है और हम आते हैं फिस्कल ईयर वेरिएंट पे। फिस्कल ईयर वेरिएंट क्या होता है? फिस्कल ईयर मीन्स अकाउंटिंग ईयर in which a company will do their all the transactions in that particular year, or the financial report prepared on the basis of that particular year. We have to define that. Firstly, we have to define the fiscal year variant. We have to make a variant for this. So that transaction code OB29, or you can go to the path also, financial accounting new, financial accounting global setting, ledgers, fiscal year variant, or you can check the transaction code over here also. Go to additional setting, additional information, display key, and attributes. You can check the transaction code on the SPRO screen. The last four digits are the transaction code OB29 for the fiscal year value. There are the loads of fiscal year value already defined by the SAP system itself. These are the standard for the standard fiscal year variants are V3 and K4. V3 are used for the April to March, and K4 is generally used to Jan to December. Okay, this is the April to March, in which 12 number of months and 4 special periods, and one is K4 for this Jan to December. So we don't need to define our variant over here. We just need to assign it to our company code. Assign your company code in the same path. Search for your company BPCL, and you can simply assign P3 or yes. Your financial year period April to March and for special period, you can save it through the Control S or the save icon. Now you have to do the posting period variant. What is posting period variant? SAP-FI posting period are used to open and close the period of the financial year. Posting periods are maintained in a posting period variant. We have to define the posting period variant first and then assign our period to that particular variant. Okay, so go to the screen. Here the same path, you can see the posting period, and you can simply define your variance over here. New entry BPPV BPCL posting period variant. Okay, you can simply save this. बैक जाएंगे, then we have to assign to it to your company code. This is our BPCL posting period variant, or simply you can save it. Your posting period variant assigned to your company code. Now come on this define posting period, assign posting period we have done. Now open and close posting period. You can simply go through the transaction code OB52, or you can go through the path IMD financial accounting, global setting, document, posting periods, and open and close posting period. This is all here. OB52 is T code. So we have to copy our existing code, or we have to define our period from there to there. Okay. So we copy some count from there. Plus is for all the transactions, whether it is related to the customer, vendor, or your, this is type. Plus is denoted all account types. A for assets, D for customer, K for vendors, materials, for materials M, and S for the GL account. We use this variance to open and close their accounting or transaction periods. Okay. Plus is used for the all of these accounts. So we simply copy the A, D, K, M, S. Okay. We simply copy the A, D, K, M, and S. Copy from here. You can simply copy and give your various name BPPV. Okay. Give change each and every line in every line. Okay. Account. So this defines the asset. A for asset. Asset period is open from 1 to 12 period. Yani means April to March. This is open to all the periods. Here you have to define your current period, current year, that is 2022. You have to change to each and every column. Okay. Increase also. Station periods are also to be the current year. So these are all open periods. So this 20 year 2022 you can simply save it. Okay. बैक आते हैं. पोस्टिंग पीरियड वेरिएंस हमने डिफाइन कर दिए, असाइन भी कर दिया हमने, ओपन एंड क्लोज भी कर दिए. नाउ कम ऑन द टॉपिक फिस्कल स्टेटस वेरिएंट. Now what is fiscal status variant? Fiscal status variant is the collection of field status groups Field status variant enables to define required field during the entry of a transaction. What does it mean? It means that when you are entering a transaction in the SAP system, there are certain fields. Let me show you. If we are posting a vendor document, there are lots of fields. You know, there you can put the vendor details. There are the GL account. You have to put the GL amount. These are the certain fields. If these fields are make mandatory, can be make mandatory, surplus or optional. Okay, suppose this is the field surplus. The field is here on the screen. When a particular field is surplus, you cannot say that option is over here. You can't see over here. You don't need to enter in the that particular option. And when you are making a particular field on the optional, you have to you have the choice to leave it blank or you can fill it. But if you make any field required, you have to put the data in that particular field. Okay, suppose in an entry of a transaction, you are you make mandatory the profit center while entry of a vendor document. So you have to define the profit center while entering your document. Without this, you cannot enter the particular document. Okay. So let's move further to the configuration part. Define field status variant. Firstly, we have to define our field status variant into the SAP system. Go to the EDCS menu, type the transaction code SPRO, SAP reference IMG, financial accounting new, financial accounting global setting, ledger, fields. Here you can see that field status variant, or you can see the transaction code out here. Okay. OB C4 for defining the field status variant, OB C5 for the assignment of the field status variant. Okay, so we will discuss about the field status variant to this in the next video. So for now, this is all for today. We will discuss in the next video the rest of the part of that video. Okay, thanks for being with us. Thank you so much.